Monoprice IPS Glass Panel Pro is a 27-inch monitor with a 2560 by 1440 resolution and a $500 price. After spending a few hours with it, looking at movies, games, and just surfing the web, so far I'm pretty disappointed. First off, the monitor has some of the most frustrating design problems I've ever seen. It includes tilt and swivel, but getting the screen to do either requires that you hold down the footstand while employing your back, core, and arms into the mix. It shouldn't be this hard to do something as simple as tilting the screen back. Also, the screen wobbles a lot even when simply pressing the OSD buttons. The panel is too close to the neck of the display, making it really difficult to access the connections, especially with no pivot or screen height options. Also, the power cord uses an annoying dongle design that keeps coming unplugged whenever I try to access the connections. And with nowhere to hide your cables, well, I just hope you're a fan of permanent eyesores. You probably aren't, but you won't really have a choice here. The OSD is confusing to navigate, and doing things like lowering the red, green, or blue should be simple and intuitive, but it just feels incredibly frustrating and confusing here. Connections include DVI DisplayPort, VGA, and HDMI. There's also an audio port for the built-in speakers. There's an overabundance of green that was most obvious when watching movies, but was noticeable when looking at games as well. I'll spend some time tweaking the settings before I write the full review, but so far this isn't promising. Check out the full review once it's written at cnet.com. This is Eric Franklin, and this has been a first look at the Monoprice IPS Glass Panel Pro.